don't get no margaritas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you'll need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck up.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He was looking for Mark Ingram there. 3rd down here.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm. Easy.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard. And there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago.
And the pressure gets to him again. Justin Houston. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inch.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing again. Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert in inches. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the end. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The quick feet by Jackson. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Jackson, and now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Jackson looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
Game offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it is... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So we've hit halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there.
One thing is very powerful because I have to do my thing. Can I get one thing to my because my damage is going to charge over for.
See what's going on.
So I'm saying
I got this game I'm trying to play, bro. This shit look fire.
My damage is so good. I will split them to you.
This. Who did this, bro? I don't know.
You know, but yeah, plus my damage is good.
This the one right here.
mistake, but player can't go a mistake. There was the first declaration, the MI engine, and the 25 declaration, and the Smaja, E3. So I don't think in Inini nditaura navo ndiri kuDubai manje. Ndozvoda nditaura inini ndiri kuno nditaura navo kuHarare iwori. Unopenga here? Zvakutaura kutona kuchokesa murume zvinhu zvine sense. Taura navo kuti chii? Unza nonzabva post declaration every day vanondikira zvinhu kuairport. Handii post declaration. Even kuair freight kwacheko, even kuSea freight kwacho. Ilist yatakapa macontainers edu. Izvo munhu achipa ilist yezvinhu zvezvinhu. Handisi for post declaration. Handina chivacho chizopa zimba ramanje. Saka kuti ndotondisimudzira musoro nenyetiri manje ndozvega izvi. Taura navo pedzeko.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Big gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jackson sacked.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Steps away. He's going to take off with it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities?
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50, the 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. And they had it there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Jackson to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks. We strap it up and we get better.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just a flex.
Hold on. Okay, bro. I can't wait to play that one, bro. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
My ass, can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed it. Ay, met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need right here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much.
Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hold on, let me see something, bro. Because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Celebration, pitch, protect ball. What's alright? Damn, I can't spin as well. Let me see. Defense. To a different one.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He's thrown. Incomplete. Devin McCourty there defensively.
Throwing again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An injured player on the field. Oh, boy, is that who I think it is? Yeah, that's Lamar Jackson. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Griffin being chased out left. Now look out. Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
So here comes the Patriots offense led by number 1, their new quarterback for 2020. That, of course, Cam Newton.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was brought down. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Jackson flush to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Griffin. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there. Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Ravens nothing.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Griffin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25.
Griffin's pass.
A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 54 yards.
54 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Oh, we can still win this, bro. We can still win this.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far.
Smokey.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Griffin on 1st down.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
To throw again. Griffin. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore.
And they have the football and will take over. This offense struggling here in the 2nd half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to wrap.
This offense struggling here in the second half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. On first down, Griffin.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, Griffin. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This offense struggling here in the second half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. Back to the air, RG3 after the pick six. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They fell last week. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On first down, Griffin. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. But he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe you've taught me. This offense struggling here in the second half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. Throwing on first down. Griffin. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Griffin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception.
How long this thing gonna take, bro? That I can do.
Good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on.
I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama crowd got a thou on the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello, nice march out with the polo. Like my style, don't y'all? Nice like this, I wish I was.
Yo, bro. Oh, shit, bro. Just waiting for that game.
Hop in this